Lamp palms a low frequency, cutting through the static of the crowd. I take the long way home to find some decency, where the silence doesn't feel so loud. I watch the heavy boots hit the pavement stone, counting every crack to keep my focus tight. It's not that I'm afraid of being known, I just prefer the cool periphery of light. A dozen voices crashing in a narrow hall, tossing out the anchors in a shallow sea. I'm leaning my entire weight against the wall, hoping no one aims a brushing shade of me. The air is thick with things they need to prove. I'm navigating maps I'll never get to read. I'll wait for the momentum of the room to move, so I can slip away with all the peace I need. There is a kingdom in the space between my ears, a quiet fortress built of wood and glass. I've been collecting all these solitary years, watching all the frantic shadows pass. I don't need the thunder or the golden prize, I'm perfectly content to hold the shore, looking at the world through unblinking eyes, locked behind a heavy wooden door. There is a kingdom in the space between my ears, a quiet fortress built of wood and glass. I've been collecting all these solitary years, watching all the frantic shadows pass. I don't need the thunder or the golden prize, I'm perfectly content to hold the shore, looking at the world through unblinking eyes, locked behind a heavy wooden door. They call it hiding, but it's just a deeper breath, a way to keep the inner gears from grinding slow. Avoid the social weight that feels like little death, to nurture all the seeds that only dark can grow. The phone sits dark and cold upon the nightstand low, a digital reminder of a world on fire. I'd rather wrap myself inside a velvet cloak and let the noisy expectations all expire. The bullying comes with demands I can't fulfill, smarts are dripping like a leaking kitchen tap. I'll keep my secrets and my movements very still, folding up my spirit like a tattered knot. There is a dignity in staying out of sight, a quiet power in the things I'll never say. I'm stepping back into the safety of the night, while everyone is begging for the glare of day. I see the frantic chase for every fleeting gaze, the way they hunger for the stranger's night. I'd rather wander through the solitary maze and walk the uneven ground that few have trod. My heart beats at a tempo they can understand, a steady pulse beneath the calm exterior. I'm holding all the wildness in my steady hand, refusing to believe I am inferior. There is a kingdom in the space between my ears, a quiet fortress built of wood and glass. I've been collecting all these solitary years, watching all the frantic shadows pass.